anniversary dinner.
It's our anniversary. So, as we were saying, today is our anniversary. We kind of celebrated a little bit on Saturday, which was in the last vlog. We went to a spa. It was a great time. We had a great time. But now we are headed to this restaurant called Tsunami. It's sushi. But
Love sushi.
Sam loves sushi, but like they're one of the few restaurants, sushi restaurants locally that have really good vegetarian sushi also. So I love it too. It's not just him, but he gets to go more than I do because sometimes he goes with work. Anyways, I think this vlog is going to be called 1 Anniversary and 3 Christmases. Because tomorrow morning, even though it's gonna be the 24th, we're gonna exchange our gifts.
Oh, right.
Because then on the 24th, the evening of the 24th, we're going to his family's house, and then we'll be there on Christmas morning as well. And then my family's coming into town, my parents coming into town, and we're having Christmas with them on Saturday. So we're gonna have 3 Christmases. And I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna post this vlog on the 24th, but like literally my dates just got so mixed up. We're about to get copyrighted. My dates are so mixed up, I like thought it was like 3 days earlier than it was. So yeah, 1 anniversary and 3 Christmases in the span of a week. And this vlog will probably just go up. It'll be called Vlogmas episode 3, but it's probably just gonna go up on like the 30th or something. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and happy anniversary to us. Happy Annie.
We'll enjoy our food.
4 years. It's really weird. 4 years.
Pretty sweet.
Forgot to pick up our vlog camera to show the food. I only have 2 left.
I got 4 of my, I don't know, 20 something like that.
It's really good.
The face unafraid, the plans that we've made.
Golf shoes.
Oh, oh, of course they're golf.
They're golf shoes. Yeah. Christmas Eve night. Our house is a disaster. So we did our, like I said earlier, we did our Christmas today, Sam and I, and then we just went over to his family's house for Christmas Eve dinner and stuff. There's some gifts still under our tree for like family members and stuff, but we had a great Christmas. One of my best friends, Shams, got me a new Polaroid camera, which is fantastic, truly, because my other one broke literally a year ago, and so I haven't had one. And I honestly, something I used all the time, so it's kind of a bummer that I haven't had it for a year. And Sam got me, we're going all the way over to show it. We're gonna have to put one on just to show, even though it might get copyrighted. We'll only listen to it for 10 seconds. So Sam got me this record player and the record player stand. And I already have some records.
All the records.
Well, not all of them. But he did get me some.
I got Arctic Monkeys.
Which is broken and we have to
Galaxy.
return. Should we play Guardians of the Galaxy?
Sure. And there's another one on the way, but those are the 2.
what you do to me.
Okay. Anyways, it was a fantastic gift. It was honestly like the only thing I wanted this Christmas, so we're happy. Okay guys, it is Friday the 27th. I did not vlog at all on Christmas Day. And then I'm gonna do my hair and see if I can set this up. Probably not. Sorry if this angle bothers you, but this is what I have to work with. I did not vlog at all on Christmas Day. We went over to Sam's family's house and had Christmas. It was a great time. And then that night we went to my brother's house to play with their kids as we watch the Christmas Day Lakers game, which the Lakers lost, and I'm really upset about it, okay? Yesterday, we went to the movie theater in hopes to see Jumanji. I say it like that on purpose, by the way. I know it's Jumanji, but I just think it's really funny to say Jumanji. I don't know why. Probably because I'm just really dumb. So we went to the theater to see Jumanji, and by the time we got there, there were like 4 seats left, so we were like, we'll just see something else. So we saw Bombshell, which we wanted to see anyways. Great movie. The acting was great. The stories were great and true, obviously, but just such a good movie. And then we came home and did nothing the rest of the day. And today is Friday. My parents are coming in town today from home. Well, home to me still, but California. And we're gonna have like a late Christmas with them tomorrow. I wanted to talk about The Witcher. Okay, let me hairspray my hair and then we'll talk. So, let's chat about The Witcher. Now, this might contain spoilers, so if you don't want to know spoilers, then you should skip. And I'll put a timestamp of when you should skip to. But I have thoughts. A lot of them are good. So, don't be worried if you liked it, because I liked it too. But I have thoughts and I want to get them out. But if you don't want to know anything about the show or The Witcher series, actually, you know what? I'm going to give a little spoiler-free section and then I'll put a timestamp of when to skip to if you want to avoid spoilers. So my review for the show, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. In fact, I want to go back and rewatch it. We watched it within 3 days. Like we watched the entire series within 3 days, and I'm not surprised at all because this is something I've been waiting for ever since it was announced, since I love the story and love the book so much. I loved it. I thought the actors, like everyone that was chosen for the role, was perfect for the role. I thought it was so brilliantly casted. I thought the acting was great. I thought the stories were great. I also thought the liberties they took with the stories were really good and fit in with the story, except for a couple, but I'll explain that in a second. And I really liked it. Henry Cavill is literally the perfect Geralt. Like, I thought that ever since he was cast though. Like, I wanted to get into the stories already. My husband plays the video games like religiously. He loves The Witcher 3. Having known a really in-depth version of Geralt, not version, but like having known Geralt really in depth, literally Henry Cavill was perfect. And he was perfect when he was cast, and he's perfect after that I've seen the whole show now. So now let's talk about spoilers. If you want to skip this section, I'm not gonna try and make it too long, but if you wanna skip it, this is what you should go to. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here's my spoilery little reviews. I really liked all the episodes. I do think that the nudity was a little outrageous, and some of the parts that they changed in the book made it so they could have more nudity, which I thought is just kind of like a cheap way. It's kind of like what Game of Thrones did, like throwing a bunch of nudity in the first season or 2 seasons just to try and grab those people. But it's kind of cheap in my opinion. I think that the story of The Witcher is strong enough without that, but that's fine. I really liked episode 1. The fight scene was incredible. Henry Cavill, if you didn't know, like every day, like before the series started filming, I believe, and whilst the series filming, so like when he was home, he literally like carried a sword around him, so it felt like second nature. And he was incredible with the sword, and that fight scene was just amazing. The second episode I didn't love so much. I think that the story of Yennefer was done really well, but I think that I just didn't love certain parts of it. That's not to say it was bad. I think it was good. I like Yennefer. She's not my favorite character in the series, but that's fine. But I think they did a good job with her. It just wasn't my favorite. The third episode though brought it back strong again. And after that, I pretty much enjoyed every episode. The changes I didn't love was when Geralt and Yennefer meet at that town. I forget what the town's name is called, but it's where they meet for the first time, and she's like sleeping with the mayor and to try and like get ahead in the world and also trying to like manipulate the situation. There was an orgy that took place, but it was before Geralt showed up. And instead in the series, they have Geralt show up literally in the middle of it, and it's just a little too much. But I do think, like, other than that, that episode was done really well. I liked that they added, it was the Djinn episode, which is a genie, I'm sure if you're watching this, you know. And so I think that was done really well. I really liked that the Djinn was like more of just like an invisible creature than trying to come up with some way for it to look. I liked Geralt and Yennefer's talk then, everything. And so I only didn't like that little bit of it. I really liked the dragon episode. That's one of my favorite stories from the book. So the biggest problem I see with the series is that, well, it's not a problem. The biggest thing I didn't like was them changing Ciri's story a little bit. So when Ciri goes to the Brokilon forest and she's with the Dryads, Geralt actually meets her for the first time. And if you've read the books, you know this, but like Geralt meets her and decides to walk away from destiny. And that's why it's really important that the books talk about destiny so much, because Geralt was lined up with Ciri, like they meet, and instead of going forward with his destiny, he walks away from it. And then that's why the last story or the last episode or the last thing you see in the series as well is so important, because it's a law of surprise. He saves that guy, and that guy ends up having Ciri at his house, and then Geralt and Ciri have this grand reunion that is actually super emotional and like gives me the chills when I think about it. It gave me the chills when I was reading it. And I do think it was done beautifully in the series. I loved both of their acting and I loved the story. I just think it would have meant so much more, just like it did when I was reading it, because they had met already and Geralt instead walked away from her rather than taking her in right then and there. So going to the Brokilon forest kind of felt a little pointless. Like having Ciri go there kind of felt a little pointless. It's like they wanted to add the Dryads in, but they didn't like have a structured reason to, so they just kind of like made her do it anyways, because the guy that kidnaps her could have done that anywhere, and it's just like, just seems kind of pointless in my opinion, but that's fine. It's neither here nor there, because the series was really good. I loved it, and I really hope it comes out in 2020. I've heard some rumors that the second series might come out in 2021, but then I saw the girl that plays Tissia? Oh gosh, I can't remember. But she's like the head mage at the school where they teach the girls to be mages, that she was preparing for filming for series 2. So I'm like, maybe it's gonna come out sooner, because if they're filming it already, then it would probably come out at the end of next year, kind of like what happened this year. They filmed it at the beginning of this year, came out at the end of this year. Oh my gosh, I was just so hyped. It was so good, loved it. That is all for my Witcher discussion. Let me know what you thought of The Witcher in the comments down below. As far as life goes, I gotta get some work done today, and don't think we're doing anything crazy today, but I will let you know. Go see Bombshell, and also go watch the Witcher series, and talk to you guys later. So guys, it is Monday the 30th. I think I forgot to vlog the last couple of days. I wanted to close up the vlog. This is the last vlogmas. I'm going to try to keep doing reading vlogs, but I don't know. I'm not very good at them lately. I keep forgetting. Murphy's scratching at the scratch post. I wanted to show you one last thing though. I got a gorgeous book in the mail today from eBay, so I want to show you it. So, if you guys have been watching my channel since October, it's the shadow of Flynn's tail, you would know how much I loved The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. Like, loved it so much. I devoured this so fast, and I'm dying for the sequel next year. But I bought the Fairy Loot edition. I found it on eBay for, it was probably like $16 US, even though the shipping was like $20, so it made it kind of expensive, but the book itself was fairly inexpensive. And as you can see, it is bigger than the US hardback. Also, the US hardback has a soft matte. This one has normal, I guess. The one thing that is better on this US hardback is it's red. It has the lion for like their La Cour de Lion or something. And it has this gorgeous map of the French Quarter. Whereas this one has stunning sprayed edges, and it has reverse dust jacket art. So this is the gorgeous reverse dust jacket art. So we have Bastien, Celine, and I want to say his name is Alex, but I'm kind of forgetting. His name is Michael, I think. Anyways, this gorgeous reverse dust jacket art and sprayed edges. It did get a little damaged in shipping. I think you can like kind of see that, but it's so pretty. I'm so happy I have it. Mainly because I want, if Fairy Loot releases an edition of The Beautiful, I obviously want that too. So I wanted to have this because I adored this book. Also, my mother-in-law gave me some really cool things for Christmas, but let me show you. I got this like tapestry slash throw blanket of the Marauders map. So I have to find something really cool to put that, probably just on my little green coucher, which is a disaster right now. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be it for the vlog. I know I said I would vlog, tried to vlog a lot.